Agahon. I'm here. Actually, I'm in Caticlan. I just got off the ferry from Boracay, going here to Caticlan, because I'm picking up a friend. My friend Gray. He is flying in to Boracay Airport. Boracay Airport here in the Philippines is actually in mainland Aklan. It is the arrival. I actually have to pick him up at Nabas Aklan. I have our car here parked in Caticlan, so no worries. I can get our car out of the parking and then head over to Boracay Airport in Nabas Aklan and pick him up. He doesn't fly in till 9 a.m. and it's only 7:14, so I have time here to do a quick live stream. I know it's unplanned. I hadn't planned on doing a live stream because the Wi-Fi in Boracay Island has been kind of shoddy. I tried to do a live stream yesterday and it cut off twice. Yes, HD. Another attempt. Thank you, brother. Hey, man. I'm happy you're online, HD. I appreciate you, my brother. I'm here at a cafe, actually. That's why. And Kuya said they have a good Wi-Fi here. So hopefully we don't get cut off this time. And looks like the picture is clear. Really nice cafe here. If you're here in Caticlan, by the jetty port, near the jetty port, I mean, I could throw a rock at the jetty port. I'm so close. It's called the Cafe Laberica? Leberica, Cafe Leberica. Really nice cafe here. The staff are like super friendly. They got. I ordered a cafe latte. I got my cafe latte here, and then I also ordered a blueberry muffin. And Kuya, he is heating up my blueberry muffin. So I have about, I would say about an hour and a half to kill time here. My friend actually messaged me. He's in Manila already. He arrived early in Manila. He told me they confiscated his wine. He was disappointed because he had bought wine in Thailand, that I guess a gift for Dazzle. Dazzle, she loves red wine. So, but I told her it's all good, man. Plenty of wine in Boracay Island. There's a lot of wine selection at D-Mall, at the Budget Mart. Also at D-Mall, there's like a wine place there where you can get good wines. I love Chow Chow. Hey, thank you for coming online. I love that flag. I'm thinking that looks like a flag of Taiwan. I'm thinking. Help me out here, HD. That is a tiny flag on my phone here, and I know HD. He's a pro at these flags. I used to be a stamp collector when I was younger, and so I used to know all the flags. But it's been years since I've collected stamps. I was a young kid when I was collecting stamps. Hey, there's my friend Ruben. Hey, Ruben. Yeah, man, Ruben, I didn't plan on doing this live stream, but I have some time here to kill because my friend's Gray, he's not arriving at the airport here in Boracay Airport till 9, and it's only 7:17 here, so I have time. I have time to eat breakfast here. I got me a blueberry muffin here at Cafe Liberica in Caticlan. Really nice cafe. There's people already here eating breakfast here. Lucita Haldes. Hi, Gino. May. All right. My good friend from Maine. I know. Thank you for coming online, my friend. Hey, Mark, Big E support group. My good friend Mark. One like. All right. They appreciate the like there, my brother. And Dazzle and I, we're gonna be staying in Boracay Island. Also, since my friend, after we pick him up, we're gonna stay another night in Boracay before we go back to Calibo. And then I was gonna make an announcement. Dazzle and I, we're gonna bring Chloe with us. We're gonna stay in Boracay Island for 1 month. I already booked. My friend runs an Airbnb. My friend Rosalie, she's at Diniwid Beach, and she runs Airbnb there. I will film her Airbnb. I've filmed it before, but I'm gonna film it again, so more current video. But I already reserved a 1 month stay at Rosalie's Airbnb in Boracay Island. It's 20,000 pesos. 20,000 pesos a month, not including utilities. But it's still cheap for Boracay Island. And it's a nice Airbnb. It's got all the kitchen stuff. Dazzle and I will be able to cook and everything. And then it's got hot water. That's gonna be a nice change for Dazzle and I. We don't have hot water. What else? And it's like a 5-minute walk to Diniwid Beach. A beautiful beach in Boracay Island. A more private beach. Not many people go to Diniwid Beach. It's near, you can actually walk to Diniwid Beach from Front Beach, like by Station 1. But it's a decent walk if you want to go to Diniwid Beach. But we're going to be there starting May 30 for a month. We're going to stay there. Liana starts school June 16. So this coming week, we're going to be busy in Calibo trying to get her enrolled, buy her school supplies, buy her new uniforms. We'll get that done this week in Calibo. And also, we're going to attend our friend James and Karen, their wedding at Balete. We plan on attending that on the 29th. That's why we scheduled to move into the Airbnb May 30, after the wedding, after our good friend James and Karen's wedding. All right, thank you HD. I'm glad it's a good quality stream. Now you can see the difference between the Wi-Fi in Caticlan, mainland Aklan, compared to Boracay Island. Boracay Island, really, it's hard to find good Wi-Fi in Boracay Island. So the next week's live stream, I'll try to do the next week's live stream in Calibo. That way we still have good Wi-Fi at the house, and then I'll worry about the following week when we're staying in Boracay Island. But we're excited. We had planned a while back. Dazzle and I were always talking about staying, for at least a month in Boracay. Finally getting to do it. It just happened because my friend Gray from Thailand, he's got a break. He works in Thailand, but he's got a break from his work, and he plans on staying in Boracay Island. So we wanted to be there for him. We are really good friends with Gray. He's a really good guy. So we're looking forward. I can't wait to pick him up in the airport. It's been over, I would say, last time I saw him, over 2 years. Last time I saw Gray. Gray, actually, he saw our resto bar in Sambiray before, when we still had the resto bar. He actually was able to see our resto bar. So it's been a while. It's been a while for Gray to see us. Let me take a sip of my coffee here before it gets cold. Ooh, that's really good cafe latte here at Cafe Liberica in Caticlan, near the jetty port. If you're looking for a nice cafe, they also have hamburgers here. They have the muffin. I have a muffin. I see they have a Hungarian sandwich, sausage sandwich. They got mozzarella sticks. So if you're here in Caticlan, check out this place. Dazzle and I have been here before. We like this little cafe here. Steve Johnston, how's it going, Gino? Good morning from rainy Port Kembla. Ooh, I don't know where that is, man. I don't know where that Port Kembla is. But good morning, good morning. Magandang umaga. Mayad nga agahon. My views, hey, what's up? What's up? I've seen you. I've seen you before. Thank you for joining the live stream here. Hi everyone, like number 2. All right, hey, we got 9 likes already. Thank you for all the likes. Really appreciate the likes because it helps in the algorithm of YouTube. The more likes, the better for us. Kuya Pogi, hey Pogi, I like your handle there, Pogi. Watching live from Austin, Texas, brother. Hey, my brother. Man, I used to live in Live Oak, Texas. Made several trips to Austin, Texas. When I lived in Live Oak, I was stationed at Brooks Air Force Base in the south side of San Antonio. Before I decided to move closer to, but I did live at Live Oak, and when I lived at Live Oak, what's that highway? I don't want to mess it up. Interstate 35, I think. Didn't take me very long to get to Austin, so I know all about Austin, man. Awesome barbecue in Austin, man. Good food in Austin. The food trucks is what I remember in Austin. Amazing food trucks in Austin, Texas. My views, my brother. All right. Hey, Darren, you're here, Darren. All right. Hey, hope all is well, man. I remember, Darren, I know you went to the States. I know you were back home in the U.S. in Pennsylvania. I don't know if you're back in the Philippines already, but good to see you on the live stream, my brother. Alba Star Boss. Hi, hello. I see that flag, but you know, it's so tiny, man. Those flags, if I had my iPad, I can look up that flag. Number 3, all right. Thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate that. Ivan, hey, I kind of knew it was Taiwan, man. I just didn't want to make a mistake, HD. I needed backup. I needed your backup, my friend. You're like the flag expert. I know you're really good at flags, man. Yes, it is. Yo, I love Chow Chow. Riley's Martial Arts said hi. Hey, Riley. Nice for you to joining our live stream here. Appreciate it, my friend. The Sini Siapa Orang. All right. That must be like good morning in Taiwan. All right, thank you for that. My views. I'm looking to buy Japanese sake from Manila Wine. Oh, nice. I've had sake, man. It's been a while. I lived in Japan for 4 years. I lived at close to Misawa Air Base in Japan, Aomori Prefecture. So I've had my share of sake. I have Japanese friends that would invite me to their house, and we would like grill seafood, you know, unlike their parking where they park their car, they'll take out their car. It's not the same garage like in the US where it closed. Their garage here is like open when I was in Japan, and my Japanese friends, they would like pull out the charcoal, and we would just grill seafood and then like drink some sake, man. I have great memories of Japan. Japan was like one of the best assignments I had. Not as good as Clark when I was stationed at Clark, but I would rate Japan second as far as my military assignments. Riley, martial arts. Hi, hey, Riley, all right. Jonathan, hey, hello, Jonathan. Thank you again, Mark. Appreciate that Big D support group. Riley Smart, all right, again, hi. Hey, Kuya Pogi. Steve Johnson, I've been to Panay 3 times. All right, man. So you've been here in Panay Island, man. Panay Island's awesome, man. You know, it's like I've been here 14 years. I love it. I love Panay Island. I think we got everything here. We got Boracay, we got seafood at Rojas City. Now the Canadian Beaver, you know, visit the Canadian Beaver, great place. Mike and Kat running a nice resto bar there right on the beach, right on Bye Bye Beach. And then Iloilo City, man. Iloilo City's got SNR, the Filipino Costco. They're building a Landers. That's another like shopping, warehouse type shopping. So I just love Panay Island. This is my forever home. I'll never leave Panay Island. Hey, Olsen, OB Adventures. My good friend from Columbia, South Carolina. What's up, my brother Aliyah and Isaiah? Say hello. Edgar, well, that's a good surprise. You're on. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate the kind words, Edgar. Again, I'm just chilling here at a cafe here. Cafe Liberica in Caticlan, near the jetty port. There's actually right across, you can park your car. And the cars here, when you park your car here, It's parking space 250 pesos per night. That's how much I pay. And I like the parking here because they have a guard. Usually they have CCTV. So I feel like my car is safe when I park it here in Caticlan. And 250 pesos, little over $4. So that's not bad for overnight parking with security and also CCTV. Never had any issues parking our car here in Caticlan. And now, I have to get my car out. The guys here are so friendly. They won't care. They're like, all right, we'll save your spot. They're so nice here. Very friendly people here in Caticlan. Hello from Corpus. Oh, all right, Corpus. I've been to Corpus Christi, man. Like I said, I was stationed in San Antonio, Texas before. So I've been on that big aircraft carrier or ship. I don't know much about the Navy ships, but I've been to that one that's on display there at Corpus Christi. I have relatives in Houston, Texas, my sister and her kids, family, and we used to go to Corpus Christi, meet up, because it's a close enough beach to go to. And I remember the Navy had a base there too at Corpus Christi. I mean, this was back in the day. This was back in the 90s, so it's been a while. But I always enjoyed the trips there to Corpus Christi. Darren, watching from Olango. All right, you're back. You're back. All right, man. I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you made it. I know, it's good to be back. I bet. I know you're happy to be back in Olango Island in Lapu-Lapu, near Cebu. Near Cebu, yeah. Happy for you to be back, man. IH35. Hey, that's it. I remember 35. It's always oh, really? Man, back in the day, I don't remember construction and traffic. Again, this has been a while, man. I was stationed in San Antonio from 1995 to 1999. So that's been a while, So I'm sure it has grown. I'm sure Austin, Texas has grown since the 90s. Ryan, all right, Ryan, all right. Thanks for joining the live stream, my brother. Why are you awake? Why am I awake? I'm always awake early. People that watch our channel know I'm awake before 5 a.m. I've actually filmed a video already on White Beach, Boracay before I came to mainland here earlier this morning because I'm awake so early. I think I started my video there. I was filming. What time did I remember? I know it was like maybe 6:03 or 6:04 is when I filmed the video. So I did a walking video already before I even came here, before I caught the ferry. But I'm always awake early. That's why people that communicate with me on WhatsApp or on my messenger, they know that by 5 a.m. I'm already like answering people on our WhatsApp and on our messenger. But I sleep early. I'm in bed by usually 8 p.m. I always get my 8 hours of sleep because that's important for me. I'm recovering from cancer, so I make sure I get rest. I do the vlogs, I do YouTube. I have many foreigner friends, but my health is my priority. I'm always watching, making sure I get plenty of rest, plenty of exercise, walking, and eating good food. Darian, all right, haven't been back to the States yet. I'll be heading there next. Oh, I thought you were back. I mean, maybe when you mentioned it, you were just like telling me that, yeah, I remember there was issues. There was issues in the U.S. All right. So I must have misunderstood, Darian. I thought you were there. Honestly, bro, I thought you were in Pennsylvania. Ashton say. Ooh, all right. I don't know. All right. Hello. Hey, Paris Rider. My good buddy Rick, man, from Jacksonville, Florida, dropping in to say hi. Got to run. Hey, all right, brother. I tell you for duty. I know. Aim high, brother. My good friend Rick just had a grandkid, so he's changing diapers again. My views, your world. Oh, Atsugi, man! I knew Atsugi because I used to, they put us TDY, temporary duty. I did temporary duty at Yokoda, that area, and then of course, we're always Yokosuka. I know Yokosuka, Atsugi. We're always, and I knew we had some units from Atsugi that would go up to Misawa. I remember that because the Navy and the Air Force, they kind of work together in Japan. A lot of bases in Japan, there's both Navy personnel and both Navy and Air Force on one base. We shared a lot of bases in Japan with the Navy. Yeah, Okinawa too. I'm sure Okinawa was the same. I know, man. I love Japan, man. Someday, I'm hoping I get to go back to Japan. And that was, like I said, that was a good time in my life. Great memories of Japan. Our dad, yes, they are still. Dazzle and Leanna, they're still in Boracay sleeping. When I left, they don't wake up till at least 9 a.m. So but after I pick up my friend, I'm gonna get him, escort him to his hotel. He actually is just doing what's called a walk-in. He doesn't have reservations in Boracay because Dazzle's younger brother, he works at one of the hotels, the Mandarin Bay, nice hotel, 5-star hotel in Boracay Island. And we're gonna do a walk-in, no reservation. So we're just gonna go there, check my friend in. I'll take him there that way. It's easy when you have somebody escorting you here, like at the port here in Caticlan, to take you to Boracay. The process of making it to your hotel in Boracay, it's kind of chaos. A lot of people, they have these things, they call them like airport transport. From the airport, you pay them extra, and they take you from the airport to the port here in Caticlan, do all the paperwork, help you through that, get you to Cagban Port in Boracay and help you through that and transport you to your hotel. I would recommend those, especially for people visiting Boracay Island for the first time. Use those transport service. Help them guide you. It's a little extra money, but well worth it. Instead of trying to figure it out on your own, because I've been here like coming in and out of Boracay the last 14 years, and I still get confused what's going on sometimes because they change it up on you. Every time you go to the port here in Caticlan, they change the procedures on you. So, but just bring a lot of patience. If you do decide not to use those transport service, bring a lot of patience, especially this time of the year because, man, Boracay is packed. The video I filmed this morning around 6 a.m., tons of people on White Beach. I'm like, I have never seen, and I've been coming here for so long, I've never seen White Beach that packed at 6 a.m. People swimming, crystal kayak, paddle boarding at 6 a.m. So I'm not the only one that's early, I guess people in Boracay, it's their vacation. They're trying to get their money's worth. You don't want to be sleeping in your hotel while you're in Boracay Island. You want to get up early, spend the whole day, make that trip to Boracay worth it. I think that's what people are doing. There, it's all good. Just been hectic here before I go back. I'm sure it's been hectic. I'm sure it's been hectic, my brother. Don't worry about that, man. Just get through that, Darren, and then you'll make it back here. Just think of the Philippines while you're back in the U.S. and everything's gonna be all right. Oh yeah, you can send some balikbayan boxes, man, while you're there. That's a good idea, man. Now that you've been here, I know you've been here at least 2 years. Now that you've been here 2 years, man, you know the things that you could use here in the Philippines. People always ask me, people want to send me stuff, ask me if they can bring anything. The thing that I really appreciate when people give to me is sunscreen. Because sunscreen here in the Philippines is so expensive. A little too, it's not even the best brand of sunscreen. But, now that I have to put a lot of sunscreen, I'm always using sunscreen. So my friend had asked me, he's in California right now, and he goes, hey, Gino, what you want me to bring you back? Because he's headed back here in a couple of weeks. And I told him, bring me back some sunscreen, brother. I don't even mind like the Costco jumbo size sunscreen, because I use a lot of sunscreen, because part of my cancer recovery, I can't be exposed to the sun. That's why I always have a hat. You know, it's like hooked up to my neck. I always carry an umbrella. During the day, I got an umbrella. Dazzle even took a picture of me. I was on Front Beach walking on the water, knee high, and I have my umbrella walking, you know, and she's laughing. But hey, man, I got to protect myself. I got to do what I got to do to live a longer life. You know, I don't mind carrying an umbrella now all the time. Yeah, come back to your Pinay, man. Of course. That's what we live for. We live for our Pinay here in the Philippines. All right, Carl Kaba. All right, we're actually thinking we're thinking that because we're here in Boracay Island, we'll do another update to that ending of our video. We actually talked about it maybe on this trip. We'll do it before we head back to Calibo. You're early. I know, Joel. I'm early. Actually, this is unplanned, man. You know, I'm just going with the flow because I have some time to kill here. I'm actually here in Caticlan, Joel. I'm here at Cafe Liberica. Really nice cafe here. Good coffee here. And the jetty port is right there. You can see the jetty port from Cafe Liberica, the parking area here. And I'm here because I'm gonna pick up my good friend Gray at Boracay Airport, and he's gonna stay at the Mandarin Bay. I keep saying Mandalay because there's a Mandalay hotel in Las Vegas. But it's Mandarin Bay. So I'm gonna pick him up. He's coming in from Thailand, and then walk him through the process. And you know, Joel, it's not an easy process, especially for him. He's a foreigner. You know, that's gonna be confusing. And over at the port right now, there's like a ton of people. You know, Boracay is super busy. Hoping to go to Bohol with my. All right, man. Dazzle and I, we went to Panglao, man. That was nice. We enjoyed. We have videos. We have on our playlist. We have Bohol videos. We saw the Tarshirs. We saw the Chocolate Hills. We swam in that cave. That was cool, man. Do that, Darren. I'll message you, man. Do that swimming in the cave. That was pretty cool to do that. And being a Navy guy, you know, I know you're all into that swimming, man. Oh yeah, I mean, from Cebu, the ferry, we took the fast craft to Tagbilaran. 2 hours, man. 2 hours to Tagbilaran. And when you land at Tagbilaran, they have transport. And I'll message you on the transport because, you know, they're always trying to get a lot of money out of you. But you got a Filipina with you, so she could talk them down and get the real price. But they will take you from Tagbilaran that ferry when you drop it off at Tagbilaran to the hotels like at Panglao. Not even, I would say 30, 45 minutes, depending on traffic. But a nice place, man. Alona Beach is awesome. I love Alona Beach. Similar to Boracay, but smaller. But it has that vibe, like Alona Beach. How Boracay used to be. Boracay used to be like the party beach. Alona is that now. You know, like you can eat on the beach, you can drink on the beach. There's party everywhere. Boracay now is more family oriented, a lot less of the partying. There's still partying going on in Boracay, but not like it used to. The sun you rebrace there. Oh yes, the sun here is strong. That's why I'm always I got sunscreen on my bag here. I'm always prepared. You know, it's like I keep putting sunscreen. Dazzle got me this. Look at this little tube right here. Cetaphil fill, 50 SPF, little tube right here. This is over 400 pesos. I'm like, what the heck? I look at my hand. I could finish this in a week, man. But expensive, expensive. That's one of the items. Bring sunscreen to the Philippines if you come because they are expensive here. No cheap sunscreen here. We also want to come. Oh, of course, man. There, we're just waiting anytime, brother. Visit Boracay Island, man. You haven't been to Boracay Island, man. If you visit Boracay Island, it won't disappoint. It won't disappoint, man. But yeah, go to Boracay, brother. And we're gonna be in Boracay. Dazzle and I, we're gonna be in Boracay May 30 to June 30. So that's like a month. We're gonna be in Boracay, man. Oh, I know stuff always pops up. I understand, man. I understand, my brother. Vincent Santos. Hey, Vincent. Hello. What's up? It is their fiesta. Oh, fiesta. All right, man. Fiesta's always fun, man. Eat a lot of lechon. I know, man. I'm sure they cook like a dozen lechon, man. Our town of Numancia, our little town, is actually like known for lechon here in our province of Aklan. It is like they even have a festival, a lechon festival, a parade for lechon, where people are dressing up. They dress up the tricycles. They carry lechon, the whole pig, roasted pig. It's awesome, man. Really good. We have really good lechon in probably not like Cebu lechon because I know Cebu lechon is like a top-notch lechon here in the Philippines. But Numancia lechon is not bad. Hey, Brian. I was just chatting with Brian on the way here on the ferry. I was chatting with Brian. I was sending him pictures of like the ferry and then the ferry boats. I'm here now, Brian, at a cafe in Caticlan. I gotta wait here probably another hour before I head over to Boracay Airport. Boracay Airport from this cafe, not even 15 minutes. And my friend Gray, he doesn't get in until 9 a.m. So I'll probably head out here about 8:30. That way, gives me plenty of time to park the car and then it'll take him time anyway to like get off the plane, get his bags. I don't know if he's got a lot of luggage and stuff like that. Oh, nice. Thanks, Kuya Pogi. Thanks, Kuya Pogi. Living the dream, bro. Hey, thank you, my brother. I do feel grateful, man. I feel thankful for my life here. It's been 14 years of a glorious life here in the Philippines. I was lucky enough to get an early pension. It's like receiving that military pension really is life-changing because it gave me the opportunity to retire early here in the Philippines. And would do the same thing. Probably sooner, when I retired from the military, I worked another 7 years in Tucson, Arizona. Looking back, man, I could have, but I met good friends. Those 7 years in Arizona. And I always tell Dazzle, everything happens for a reason. So, it's like my time in Arizona, the 7 years, I've met good friends, good experience, but I wouldn't trade my life here in the Philippines for the U.S. The U.S., I'm grateful when I lived in the U.S. I'm grateful for the life that I have because of the military. The United States Air Force, allowed me to retire because I have a pension. But always gonna be thankful and always gonna be a patriot. It's like I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States if asked. Not even a question. But my life is in the Philippines now. It's for me, it's just a lot easier life here in the Philippines. I like the pace here. I'm Filipino, so that helps, that I grew up here. I was born and raised here. Even though I've been away 30 years before I moved back here to the Philippines, it was still home for me. And I think most Filipino Americans will tell you that no matter how long they've been in the United States, Canada, other countries in the world, this is still home for us because we're just comfortable here. I'm comfortable with the locals. I'm comfortable with the people. I understand the culture. you know Even in the United States, when I was in the military, you go from base to base, and from base to base, I never felt home. I never, I lived in California, I lived in Louisiana, Texas. I just couldn't see myself like staying in that area, retiring in that area. In the back of my mind, Philippines was always the place. And if Brian's saying, if calling living the dream, I feel that. I feel that gratefulness every day that I get to live here in the Philippines. Retired hobo, good morning. New subscriber, all right, all right. Thank you so much, retired hobo. I think I've seen you might be a YouTuber. I don't know if you're a YouTuber, but I think I've seen a retired hobo YouTuber before. I'm retired in Dauma Balakat. Hey, I'm familiar with Angeles City. I still got friends there. I was stationed there at Clark back in the day before I got evacuated, and I still have friends there. Dazzle and I, we always visit our friends. She lives at Mabalacat Gate. Ida lives in Mabalacat Gate. Same thing, right there, Mabalacat, so close by. We were just there, about 2 years ago, we were there. We were staying at her house, and we could, from that gate, I'm not sure if it's Mabalacat Gate, but from her gate, we can walk in the gate, and Dazzle and I would walk to the parade grounds, and walk around, exercise inside Clark. Away from Balibago. All right. Personality. That's funny, man. And we'll probably be back to Angeles City again. Dazzle doesn't like to fly, so we'll have to time it to where we've done the ferry before from here, from Caticlan. We took the ferry with our car. We took the ferry, the to-go ferry. We put our car on the ferry and took it to Batangas. It was like 12 hours long on the ferry. But it was fun having my car when we were in Luzon, because we drove everywhere. And we drove to Angeles City, drove to Baguio, drove to Ilocos, like in Pagudpod. That was fun. We did like a 30-day in Luzon. And I'm feeling better now, I'm feeling recovered. I got more energy, but I still have to pace myself. That's the thing, it's like I don't know if I could handle a road trip like that, 30-day road trip, again. But I'm getting stronger, so hopefully I'll start getting more energy. Mick and I bought a piglet. Oh, a piglet! I like those. The little piglets. You've already fattened that up, but they also have like the piglet here where they cook like the small lechon. I guess because it's more tender. I've had that. I've eaten that here too. And we just got married. We couldn't sponsor because we are not married. So, okay, I understand. We're actually, I know. My friend James, he was mentioning, because he's gonna have my friend James and Karen in Balete. We're attending their wedding May 29th, this coming week. He mentioned to me there's gonna be a few lechon in there, because I think he's inviting over 200 people to his wedding. So there's gonna be a lot of people there. We're gonna see Mike and Kat there from That Philippines Life from Roa City. They're gonna be at that wedding too. So James invited a lot of people. Hey Gino, good to see your live. Hey, thank you, John C. And I'm glad this live stream is working better than the one I tried yesterday on Front Beach, Boracay. The Wi-Fi in Boracay is just like hit or miss. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. But here on mainland Aklan, it's good to go. Like our Wi-Fi at the house, So never have issues with the live stream at our house in Numancia. Foxy N. Hello, Kuya Gino. Hello, Foxy N. Los Angeles. Hey, I got good friends there. Jonathan in Duarte, California. He usually is on the live stream, but I know people get busy. Horace and Marie, they're also there in Los Angeles. I know how life is. I was even messaging with Horace the other day, and I understand how life can get busy in the U.S. You know, it's like here, you know, we have all the time. Most of us here, most foreigners, more Phil-American like me, when we're mostly retired here in the Philippines. I would say 90% of the people moving here have pensions already. That's why we have an easier life. Once you figure out like whatever pension you receive, like let's say whatever social security that you get, you can live really well here in the Philippines. I know many vloggers, many YouTube videos, you know, try to explain it. But for me, the bottom line is whatever social security that you get, you just have to spend less every month. Make sure whatever social security you get, like let's say you get $1,500 social security, even $100, $200 a month, put away, and then live off the rest while you're here. You're gonna have a good life here. I know people worry about the medical here in the Philippines, but for me, you know, I survived like 33 radiation treatments, 12 chemo treatments here in the Philippines at Medical City, Iloilo. So don't think that there's not any medical here. Like if you get sick, that you got to go back to the United States. Many people do that, you know, and I don't blame him. You know, it's like it's medical, it's your health, you know. So, but there are medical care here in the Philippines. My recommendation to people when I give them advice, when you move here, just make sure you have a medical emergency money saved up that you don't touch. At least I would say $5,000. That way, you know, if you get admitted here for something, you have that cash. A lot of people just bring a credit card. I mean, you know, you could do that too. And also, that $5,000 emergency medical fund, you can use that if you end up flying back to the U.S. You know, you need a ticket, you know, to fly back to the U.S. But always have an emergency fund, or at least a credit card. You know, that way, if you do need to go back to the United States, you can. All right, Foxy, and thank you for doing a shout out from Los Angeles, California. HD, there. Oh, didn't you try dinuguan? Oh, dinuguan. Yeah. Dazzle don't eat dinuguan. You know, she's never had dinuguan. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right, HD. I haven't had dinuguan in so long because Dazzle doesn't eat it. Same thing with steak. People, you know, always ask me about steak. I have not eaten steak since like 2016 when my best friend from Hawaii was here. That was the last time I eat steak because Dazzle doesn't eat steak. Dazzle has this thing about blood on her food. Like, you know, steaks, you know, to be good, you want it at least medium rare, you know, a little bit of blood in it. And that is not something that is attractive to Dazzle to eat. She likes her meat like well done, everything well done. Even like the chicken in the sal. When we eat chicken in the sal, Dazzle always tells them to like well cooked, you know, or she doesn't like it like when she cuts the chicken and there's like a little bit of blood in there. You know, Dazzle don't like that. She likes all the meat well done. Yes, I've tried it. I did like it. Maybe because yeah, that's what it is, Darren. You knew what it was. That's why you didn't like dinuguan. I ate it when I was younger. When I was younger in the Philippines, before I left in the 70s, dinuguan, kambing, goat, that was common. That was common at parties, Darren. You couldn't go to a party in the Philippines back in the 70s without dinuguan, kambing, the goat meat. Now it's not that common. You know, you still see it, but it's not as common. You know, a lot more when I go to parties now, you see like casseroles now, like American style casseroles, macaroni, mac and cheese. You know, you see that stuff now at parties here. It's not like back in the day in the 70s, it was a traditional Filipino food. they would actually kill a goat. They will actually kill a pig and start cooking it, and that's what they're gonna serve. But you don't see a lot of parties that I attend now when we get invited. A lot of it's catered now. There's like catering services now. Back in the day, people just butcher their own animal and then start cooking. Her brothers are always trying. Darren, you will never have a problem finding people that are always trying to get you drunk in the Philippines. Filipinos love their red horse. And I know you know that, man. I know you know that Filipinos love red horse. Yeah, I know they're taking good care of you. I know your girlfriend, the family, I know they're watching out for you. And I'm glad to hear that, Darren. I know that everybody's taking good care of you there. OB Adventure, how's the new oven working out? Does it work? They actually have a one Olsen that was an air fryer, but we just went with the traditional oven. It's got it's got that rotisserie. We're having fun with it. We're like experimenting. It's like everything right now goes in the oven. Before we left anyway, before we went to Boracay. So I'm sure we're gonna have fun with that oven. And actually, after we're done with the 30 days in Boracay, maybe when we get back, the beginning of July, I know Dazzle's already checking. We're gonna attend baking classes together. I'm interested in learning how to bake. So I'm sure we can find something culinary, something in Calibo that will teach us how to bake. So we're gonna do that. Both Dazzle and I will attend a baking school. HD goes, watch out for those who will start recording. Oh, yeah, I know, right? That's why I don't get drunk, HD. I really avoid alcohol now. Very rare do I even touch alcohol. I might drink like a celebratory one beer, if a good friend that I haven't seen, like Gray, if he offers me one beer, I'll drink one beer or one wine, but I'm not a drinker anymore. Not like I used to. It's like, us military guys, we could drink a lot of alcohol. Like me, I used to drink a lot of beer, but I no longer do. I don't even have beer on our fridge. I don't even buy beer anymore. They tried out by roasting chicken. Very true, Apex. They always get me dancing. Oh yeah, they always get me dancing. They know I'm a good dancer, so they are always recording me and singing karaoke. Yeah, Filipinos love karaoke, man. Good for you, good for you. All right, Snap Rap, thank you. I see Delic. All right, hello, my friend, hello. That's a foreign name for me, it's like I don't know what country you're from, but welcome to our channel. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining the live stream. Question, bro. A little bit personal there, Kalkaba. It's like Snap Rap. But you can take that 5,000 to the casino. I don't know about casino, man. It's like that you can easily lose all your 5,000 in the casino, man. Hey, 2D, my friend Shane. How's your little chicklets doing, man? Your little chickens. Hello, everyone. Speaking of food, just fixed up a Juicy Lucy. Ooh, man, I've never heard of that. Juicy Lucy smash burger. Little rare. All right, man. I don't know about rare. I'm not I don't think I've had anything that's rare. Usually medium rare. I've had that before. Burgers, I kind of like my burgers a little well done. I like that crust that develops on the outside of a burger. 8. They age steaks, something that is not part of Filipino cuisine. The closest is aged steak is beef tapa, which is completely different. Yeah. Man, tapa, I like the fresher tapa here, HD. I don't like the ones that are like beef jerky. You know, I don't like when I order tapsilog here and the tapa on it is like beef jerky. I'm not a fan. I like the tender tapa. Therein. To show you how most Western women want jewelry, expensive purses. My GF want excited. I know, right? Dazzle was so happy about the oven because we wanted the oven. We had a little oven, same electric oven. Ours was like a 30-liter, smaller than the one we ended up buying. But man, Dazzle was so happy about that 45-liter oven, and then she's like, can't wait to come up with things to cook in the oven. And I know what you're saying, Darren. For a Filipina, you just see the appreciation. And you notice, Dazzle don't wear jewelry, Dazzle don't own expensive bags. She always just have a backpack like I do, That's what I appreciate about Dazzle. It's like she appreciates the little things in life, and that's why I'm so blessed. I know I'm so blessed to have a Dazzle in my life. Tudi Upa, I tried a rare burger once. I won't ever try it again since I had to spend some time with the... okay, all right. I know, right, man? That's the same with me, man. Burgers, things like that, pork, anything pork, I want it like well done because I'm medical, man. I have experience in, working in hospitals, and I can see what it can happen if you don't watch out for stuff like that. I have never eaten rare steaks, medium rare for me, medium rare. But like I said, it's been a while for me eating steak. 2016, I even remember it. Cowboy Cocina in Boracay was the last time I ate steak. Shane, 2D Hood Farms. Chicks are good. Still thinking about the rotisserie. Don't put them in the rotisserie, man. You got plump hands. I know you got plump hands. All right. Juicy Lucy is a beef burger with cheese. Oh, all right. Hey, I'm a fan of cheeseburgers now. And over easy egg. Ooh, man, I love an egg. I love an over easy egg on my burger, man. I started eating my burger with egg like that when I was stationed in Korea. I was stationed at Suwon Air Base. And there used to be at Osan Air Base, outside the gate. I don't know if it's still there. This was back in the 80s now. There was a Mrs. Lee's McDonald's. It's like, she had a sign that says Mrs. Lee's McDonald's. And she would cook a burger right there for us GIs. We would come out the bars back at Osan, like at 1 a.m., after a night of drinking. And that burger was like a hit. That was like a very popular place, was that Mrs. Lee's McDonald's right outside Osan Air Base in Korea. Alejandro Ortiz, are you planning an extension for your house when... Actually, we're planning an extension hopefully sooner than my Social Security, my friend. I'm saving up for it. You know how saving is. We save, but I'm careful to start a project. It's only gonna be an added like one room to the house, but it always worries me, construction here in the Philippines, because you never get a good estimate. Usually, if someone gives you an estimate here to build something in your house, or an added room, an added office, or something like that, double the amount. It never pans out to where whatever quote you get, like the construction cost, it never comes out to like that amount. I have yet to see anybody here promise you, let's say, 200,000 pesos. And they'll do it for 200,000 pesos. Expect to spend 400,000 pesos at least. All things here in the Philippines have a tendency of always going over budget. And then not just over budget, but delays. And like the estimated time of completion never seems to hit. So watch out for that if you're doing any construction here in the Philippines. But she gets a little upset when I made chorizo cheese dip. Ooh, chorizo cheese dip. I'm, I'm in, Darren. I'm in. Make me some of that chorizo cheese dip. You use that rice cooker to heat it up? That should be okay. It should not, the cooker got like that non-stick. It should not stick on the on the rice cooker. Dazzle, when we were back in the day, when Dazzle was living in the dormitory, when we were attending college, Dazzle had a little rice cooker and they cooked everything on that rice cooker. Dazzle would cook like a ramen in there. She would cook scrambled eggs in that thing. It's like, so rice cooker is not just for rice. You can cook different items on a rice cooker. 2D Hoodva, Shane, all right. Oh yeah, all right. I'm glad you guys are chit-chatting, man. I'm glad. That's always, I love our live stream because everybody's always friendly. We're spreading the positive vibes, and that's what our channel is all about. We like to spread the love, and none of that negativity, none of that. The better tasting tapa I had was homemade. Oh yeah, homemade is always good, HD. I'm all for like homemade tapa. Because the tapa that you buy at the grocery stores, you don't know what kind of preservatives they put in there, chemicals or whatever, man. I don't trust that. Tapa, always best to make it homemade. Ooh, dried under the sun. I've never had tapa like that, man. Break down the meat. Oh, I haven't had tapa like that, man. Not your idea of fine dining. That's funny, Shane Olsen. Kuya, I had a burger like that during my kunsan. All right. So you know what I'm talking about, Olsen. Mrs. Lee's McDonald's, man. Oh yeah, man. I remember after a night of drinking in the bars in Korea, I remember it would be like 1 a.m. The soju tents. I don't know if you had soju tents where you at Kunsan, but the soju tents, you just walk in the soju tent. There's usually like a big table. Ajima would be like cooking. And a lot of the stuff Ajima was cooking, man, I didn't even know what Ajima was cooking. But I would just, man, after a night of drinking, you're just ready to eat anything. And and of course, you can have soju in there too at the soju tent. But great food, man. My two assignments that I really enjoyed as far as food was Korea and Japan. And I still eat a lot of Korean food. I still eat a lot of Japanese food today because the time I spend in those two countries. Don't knock it till you try it. I like that, H. Don't knock it till you try it. Nope. Shane is sticking to stuff that he knows. Hey, Danny, what's up, Ray? What's up, Danny? Thanks for joining the live stream, my brother. Zay Blaze, Isaiah. Hey, how you doing, Isaiah? You must be a video game fan because you go play. So like maybe play a lot of video games. I used to play video games, but I haven't in such a long time. The last video game unit I had a Wii when I moved to the Philippines. I brought my Wii from the United States, but it broke. I think my classmates when we were in college, they accidentally plugged it to like the 220 and blew it up. So I've never played video games after that. It's like too busy with other things now in the Philippines than playing video games. Hey, Michael, my good friend in Trece Martires. What's up, my brother? What's up, bro? It's Friday, bro. Enjoy the weekend. Yeah. I'm just gonna do the live stream here probably till about 15 more minutes, and then I'm gonna pick up my good friend Gray at the airport here in Boracay Airport. Boracay Airport, it's weird because the arrival is in Nabas Aklan. The departure here is in Caticlan Aklan. It's like other side of the runway. It's funny how when you ride the airport here, when you depart at Caticlan Boracay Airport in Caticlan, if you have a flight, let's say like to Manila, if you have a flight going to Clark in Angeles City, you get on a bus and they bus you over to Nabas to catch your flight. The planes are actually parked in Nabas. I haven't seen anything like that anywhere here in the Philippines. That's the only time I've experienced it like that. Her family treat me better than most. I'm happy to hear that, Darren. I'm glad you found a beautiful family where you're at, and I'm sure your partner is the same. I'm glad that you met a good person and good family here in the Philippines. HD's trying to explain to Shane, how to eat the tapa. All right, I think I'm gonna. All right, let's say I tried a different thing. Married. So next week when I do the live stream, I'll do the live stream. We're in Calibo. What's gonna happen? May 30, that's Friday next week. I'll do the live stream same time, 8 a.m. in the morning. And then we're gonna head to Boracay Island after the live stream. We're gonna be in Boracay. I'll figure out, once I get to Boracay Island on May 30, I'll figure out how I will do the live streams from Boracay Island. Because the Wi-Fi is always like hit or miss when I'm in Boracay. So it's harder for me to do the live streams in Boracay. I'll have to see, maybe I can find a friend, a house, a friend that has like a home Wi-Fi might work better than like the hotel Wi-Fi or the Airbnb Wi-Fi. Her sisters and family were always asking, when will we have a... Yeah, we stopped answering that, Darren, because, to me, that's kind of personal when people ask you, when are you guys having a baby? But I know Filipinos do that, and I'm sure you always hear that here in the Philippines. But we just politely say, we usually say, we haven't been blessed. That's usually what we say, we haven't been blessed. But, I'm going to be 59 years old in August, man. And having a baby and changing diapers and all that, it's like not top on my list anymore. All right, Darren. My chick's going to hatch that day. All right. The Easter eggers, they're gonna hatch at that time. God bless our phone. All right, yeah. Of course. Thank you, Brian. Memorial Day is coming up. Of course. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut the live stream. Thank you all for joining the live stream. I appreciate your time. Hope everyone has a great weekend. All right, Brian. Thank you. Yeah, we're enjoying our vacation. It's like take care, brother. Ingat at paalam sa inyo. All right, thanks, Darren. Thanks for joining the live stream, Darren. I appreciate you, my brother. Hey, HD, appreciate being the moderator again, man. You're awesome, brother. Appreciate you. All right, Olson. Just message me, Olson, if you have any questions on WhatsApp or anything, man. I'm always available for you. All right, take care, guys. See you on the next live stream.